Boom. Ah. Hey! Tina G, the Trump Reaper, Misha Oliver, Tracy M, Jamie from Wisconsin, Susie Brizuela, Kathleen Cross, Eddie G, Veronica Tello, Samantha Hawkins, Karen Purdy from Newton Falls, Ohio, Queen of the South, Monique Lee, Wojo Mom, Julianne Gautier, and me, BDD in the Heezy. Kimini, Victorina, Bernadette, Mytal Capelli, Sandra from Paramount, California, Debbie Neiman, Rose Cologne, Meredith Powell, Paula Freitas, Stephanie L, Valerie G, Phyllis Hatch, Wilbur McCarthy, Shell Teresa, Natalie Hamill, Punxsutawney Bose, officially retiring today. Congratulations, my man, Lucy L, Barbara Strindberg. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling! Welcome! Happy Friday to everyone! Another end of another long and crazy week. I see we also have joining us today Tabernacle Fairy GNV, Solid Blue Sister Jen Murphy, Samantha Hawkins, Susan Brizuela, Lee Saunders, Mal Torres from South Texas. Let's see, who else? We got Marty is here. Luke ate my ass. Luke, that's our buddy Matt Meehan. You knucklehead. Okay, thank you for that. Let's jump on into our stories of the day. Stories of the day. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial is almost at an end. We shall discuss. Steve Bannon has been indicted. We'll discuss the details around that. Our guessing game today is more current. It's Name That 2010 Tune. And last but not least, the Raggedy Bish of today is Spanky McDumbass. All right. Matt Meehan, I gotta tell you, I appreciate your little things there. You make me laugh with my eyes closed. That is a serious laugh. All right, let's jump right on in. I'm glad to see everybody. I'm looking forward to tonight because, as you know, it's Friday. Excuse me. Friday is pizza and movie night. So let's let's get into all that with our random stuff. John Wills, I see you there. Welcome, John Wills. Thank you for commenting, jumping into the conversation here. This week was interesting. I think it was either yesterday or today. It seemed like the whole week was a buzz about football, and more specifically, what teams certain players were going to. So the Carolina Panthers have a personnel issue. Their current quarterback, Sam Darnold, yes, this shirt is red, thank you. Sam Darnold is out for 4 to 6 weeks with a broken shoulder, fractured shoulder. So they ended up going back to the guy, that they let walk because of money issues. And then what do? They got to bring him back for more money anyway. Well done, well played, Cam Newton. That's the long game. The next one, which was puzzling to me, was Odell Beckham Jr., undoubtedly a very talented football player, wide receiver, previously from the Cleveland Browns. Actually, he's from the New York Giants. He was a Giant at one time, but then he went to Cleveland, and his beef has been he's not getting the ball. Hey, Patricia Haverkamp, I see you there. Welcome. He's complaining that he's not getting the ball enough. So he's sending out his feelers to what team he could possibly want to go to. Wants to go to a contender, right? And we were all thinking maybe he's going to go to Green Bay, because after Devontae Adams, there's not a whole lot of competition for targets. But no, he goes and picks the Los Angeles Rams, which only has, the number one wide receiver, Cooper Kupp. He's got Robert Woods. There's some competition for targets. He's even Van Jefferson is a great receiver on that team. So you went all the way around the block just to end up right back where you were in the first place. Well played, OBJ. I hope you hear my sarcasm, because that is fully sarcastic. Yeah. Last weekend, I watched a movie that was really entertaining that for some reason I completely forgot to share with you. If you're looking for a good, fun family movie, Free Guy is it. Starring the very charismatic and handsome and funny Ryan Reynolds. He plays an NPC, a non-playable character who is embedded in a video game. The difference, so those guys, those non-playable characters, if you guys have played video games, these are the nameless, faceless, irrelevant, background characters. That's all they are. It's background characters. They get, they could get shot, they get whatever. Nobody cares about those background characters, except the difference in this movie is that this background character, he has will. He has the ability to impose his will, to do what he wants to do, as if he were a player, as if he had a joystick in his hand and was making choices the way regular players. So it's a very interesting concept, So yeah, it's funny, it's great action. Highly recommend this flick. All right, and next up, Wifey and I will probably check this out. It's on Apple TV. Highly anticipated show. It's a comedy starring Will Ferrell and the guy who never ages, Paul Rudd. I mean, this dude, he only looks as if he's aged in this picture because he's got a beard. So apparently, in this show called The Shrink Next Door, Paul Rudd plays a psychotherapist, right? Psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever. But the difference is, he's not a nice guy. He's not. And he uses his psychoanalytic skills to worm his way into Will Ferrell's life. So This is, I guess, like a dark humor thing, and it also features Catherine Hahn. You know her from many, many movies, including the most recent WandaVision, where she played Agatha Harkness. And who's this other one? The other lady, Casey Wilson. She's over here wearing a red shirt similar to mine. She plays Will Ferrell's wife. So I'll let you know what I think about this on Monday. Next up, last night I posted a tweet because I was looking for a new TV show to watch, and I kind of had it narrowed down to two good finalists, which is Peaky Blinders and Prison Break. Those are shows that I had seen recommended other places, and I want to see what people thought. So it was by a landslide. It wasn't even close. It was such a landslide that Peaky Blinders was trending on Twitter last night. So we started watching this. Wifey and I started watching this TV show. It takes place in the early 1900s, and we figured out in the first 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, that Peaky Blinders, I guess they got their name because they deal with horse races, maybe? I don't know. But, in the opening scene, they are fixing a horse race. But anyway, Peaky Blinders is like an Irish gang back then, and they're trying to expand their footprint, gain some legitimacy, take out bad guys above and below them. The women in this show are very strongly written. They're good, strong characters. None of them is a shrinking violet. Jamie from Wisconsin, this is on Netflix. This show is on Netflix. So if you have Netflix or you have a friend who has a Netflix that will let you borrow their account, I highly recommend this show. So far, I believe it's 5 seasons so far, and people are expecting a 6th season. Let's see. And tomorrow, oh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., Wifey and I and the kids will be watching The Eternals in a movie theater. Yes, we are going to the movies for the first time in almost 2 years. 2 years? Yeah, almost 2 years. The catch is we are renting we're renting a theater. It's this thing called AMC Reserve. So we reserved one of their theaters, and we have some of our friends coming, and so that's how we're defraying the cost. We're splitting up the cost between 3 of us. So it ends up $3, 3 people paying $50 each for a total of $150. And we get to spread out. We have plenty of social distance. You don't have to worry. And everybody who's coming is vaccinated. Yeah. So wonderful. I'm very excited about this happening tomorrow. And it's going to be the first time I've seen these friends in years. Actually, have not seen them in a very, very long time. So last night, a new album came out. And well, a few new albums came out. One was Taylor Swift, which I've tried to listen to her and tried to like her. I don't like her. I just don't. But the other one is called Silk Sonic, and it's starring Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. And boy, this album is butter. Buttah, butter. If you wanted to just take a nice meandering walk through the 70s, through 70s soul, like it, I tweeted yesterday, it's as if the Delphonics and the Stylistics had a baby. This album is baby making music. It's really good. Some of the songs, it's a very quick album. It's only 9 tracks, and it plays like 6 tracks. You know, it's 9 tracks, but they're so good and they're so short that it's over before you know it. Some tracks I liked were "Leave the Door Open" and "Fly as Me," but they're all really good. Check it out if you can. It's called Silk Sonic. And boom, that's it. I had quite a few things on our random stuffs. So let's see. We're going to. Oh, I got news from Lee Saunders, who says she just posted her new video. It's taking ages to load. Nervous, waiting for backlash or crickets. Guys, when you get a chance, please check out Lee Saunders' new video, which she has just posted. It's still loading now. So if you don't see it now, then that's good because you should be watching my show. No. By the time the show is over, it should be fully loaded. So check out Lee Saunders' new video. Okay, it's time for our quick hits. Yeah. Yeah. Some of my baby. It's coming, man. It's coming. I tell you. Let's do this quick hits. Oh, damn. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I was supposed to say trigger warning. Sorry. Trigger warning. So Steve Bannon has finally been indicted. Now, it doesn't mean he's been convicted. He's been indicted. But this is important. He's been indicted for contempt of Congress. And what does this mean? It means that the process is moving forward slowly, but it is moving forward. It's moving forward. Nobody has ever been indicted before for contempt of Congress by a federal grand jury. So this is significant. Now, with that said, you know, Bannon can say that he was under advisement by counsel. He can say that, use that as an excuse, and that might be enough just to get him off. We don't know yet. We have to see how both sides are playing this. If he is convicted, that cannot force him to testify. He'll be convicted for, for contempt of Congress. Who knows what the jail sentence is for that charge, but it cannot force him to testify. So at least finally we are seeing some progress in these people who were part of this very horrible day being held accountable. Anti-vaxxers are starting to get the shot. This is phenomenal news to me, and it's crazy that it's not bigger news. It's really anti-vaxxers are beginning to get the shot. But here's the catch, right? They're getting the shot, but then they are trying to unshot themselves. The unvaxxed are taking the vaccine and trying to unvax themselves with Borax. I wish I was kidding. Let me see. Hold on. I have a video. Let's check out the video.
Detox. So I love detox baths. They take care of radiation poisoning. They take care of pesticides. They take care of heavy metals, all kinds of things, even some parasites. So if you got a bathtub, someone's got a bathtub, that's the easiest, fastest way. Good old baking soda. So 1 or 2 cups of baking soda, 1 or 2 cups of Epsom salts in there. That already is a wonderful radiation detox. It gets fungus, yeast out of your body as well. You add a little bit of bentonite clay. Aztec Secret is a wonderful brand, 1/2 to 1 cup. Now you've also got a major pull of poison coming out. You add in 1 cup of Borax, that laundry detergent. That'll take nanotechnology out of you. You scrub down, 20 minutes as hot as you tolerate it, right?
All right, that's enough of that. So that was an actual doctor, Dr. Carrie Madej. Dr. Carrie Madej. And she's telling people to uh she's giving people ingredients for a bath, right? So he's saying if you go ahead and get vaccinated, right, so that you can have proof that you've been vaccinated. But then immediately go and put some baking soda and Epsom salts and whatever bentonite clay is and borax. Put all that shit in a bath and then bathe with it. So I mean, it's good that they are bathing. She's encouraging them. Hey, mixed peas, I see you there. Welcome. Um, it's good that she's encouraging them to bathe. It's bad that she's telling them to bathe in these things that may like. Okay, the baking soda is harmless. The Epsom salts harmless. Bentonite clay, I don't know what that is, but borax not harmless. I feel like that's a corrosive thing. I don't know. That's crazy. I think that was probably my phone. Okay. So, yeah, needless to say, don't do any of that shit that she said to do. Don't do any of it. Right? Don't. So, yesterday was Veterans Day, and if we have veterans there in the audience or people who are children of veterans or parents of veterans, thank you for your service. Thank you for the service of your mothers, your fathers, your children, your aunts and uncles. Thank you, veterans, for your service. And that's what our president was at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier for yesterday. Every president does this on Veterans Day. It's a great honor. And they lay a wreath, right? And then afterwards, President Biden went to give a speech. So, this speech, anytime President Biden, hello, Fox Hill Dreams, I see you. I see you there. Every time President Biden gives a speech, people kind of hold their breath a little bit. Those of us on the left, we're like, do good, please do good. Those on the right are looking forward to him creating a gaffe, whether it's unintentional or whatever. But President Biden was more than happy to oblige their desire for him to create a gaffe. And I don't know what possesses this man to want to go and drum up that anecdote he has about Satchel Paige. So, for those of you who do not know, Satchel Paige was a pitcher in what was back then known as the Negro Leagues. Now, had President Biden prefaced his statement exactly the way I did by saying, back in the day, back in the racist days, black people were not permitted to play baseball in the same league, in the major leagues. The MLB, they were not permitted. So there was a Negro League set up, and there were these phenomenal players there, including the pitcher, Satchel Paige. So we all know President Biden sometimes gets his words tangled and he trips on them and stumbles and whatever. And he inartfully said, he ended up saying something like the great Negro Satchel Paige. We knew what he meant. We knew what he was saying, but the people on the right were like, "Oh, he's racist. He called him a Negro." Good Lord. Good Lord. And these people don't care. Yeah, half of those people are using the N word openly. Openly. Half of more than half of them probably, but he tried this Satchel Paige anecdote when he was with the Pope, and it didn't go over well with the Pope either. I wish he would just drop it. It's not adding any value to what you're trying to say. Really, he brought up Satchel Paige because Satchel Paige made some comment about he's 47 when he was pitching a game. And, to be 47 and pitching, that's astounding. That's very old. So he's making some statement about how old he is. But, dude, find another story. God damn it. I wish his team would steer him away from doing that shit. Good Lord. But yeah, Satchel Paige, he was a great pitcher. He doesn't make for a great anecdote. All right, so that's it for our quick hits. There's the music. Okay, that's it for the quick hits. Let us jump right on into our timeline cleanse. Timeline cleanse. And Sandra very helpfully is reminding you all to please remember to hit the like button. Hit the like button, whether you are participating in our chat on the side here with these wonderful people, or if you are lurking in the background, you're not sure about these folks, you don't know if you want to participate. If you just have it in the background, take 1 second, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Smash it, as Jamie says. Okay. First up, oh man, you know what? Damn it. Okay, every show, Brooklyn Dad forgets one thing. Today I forgot to load up the timeline cleanses. So come on along with me. We already saw this one. And so what Brooklyn Dad is going to do now, he's going to go ahead and add. This was a funny one from Wednesday. Okay. So, what I had wanted to show you.
You want to help me get ready? You want to help me get ready? Go.
That's adorable. I want to show you the talking parrot.
You want to help me get ready? You want to help me get ready? Go.
It's a parrot. Wait, is that a parrot?
You want to help me get ready? You want to help me get ready? Go.
That's cute as hell. Cute as hell. That right? Right. Okay, so that's the kissing parrot. Next up, no, we're not revisiting this this creepy giant puppet here. No, number 2 is number 2 is riding bikes on the edge of a cliff, and this is insane. Wait, I need better music for this. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. Where's the epic tune? Yeah, so, yeah, I see a bunch of people saying, nope, oh, hell no, I'm with you. But I had to show you this. This is, right there, forget it. I'm not with that. It's too close to the edge. Yo, if I'm in the subway and I get too close to the edge, I'm backing up and I'm holding on to that pillar. Yeah, no. Susie Briswell says, big bowl of nope. But that's incredible. Some people that have no regard for their own lives, they're just gonna take themselves right to the edge. Yeah, no, I'm good. Hell to the gnaw. That's right. And let's see. So that's number 2. This last one here.
Trouble maintaining a strong coalition. Tired.
So this last one, this is one of those rare instances where I can use a video as like a segue into the main topic. So, everybody who has been watching the Kyle Rittenhouse trial has seen the performance
I get all
on Wednesday,
excited
the
about a new
tears.
bill.
The debate.
Got that lump that's 3 feet above your ass! Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying.
There's no crying in homicide.
Got that lump that's 3 feet above your ass! Are you crying? Are you crying?
There's no crying in homicide.
Oh, that's brilliant. Paul Lee Teeks, you guys. Paul Lee Teeks is fantastic.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying.
There's no crying in homicide.
No crying in homicide. Okay, guys, that's it for our quick hits. This is one of those rare instances where I get a chance to combine both the timeline cleanse and the main topic of the day. False remorse indeed, Tracy M. Thank you. All right, so let's jump right on in. Wait, nope, not yet, sir. Not yet, Judge. Let's jump right into the main topic, which this is one of those trials that is affecting the country in a very real way. I mean, there have been politically polarizing trials before. Okay. Like, for instance, the O.J. Simpson trial definitely split people into two different camps. Most black people were just kind of rooting for O.J. Simpson, not because they think he didn't do it. Actually, quite a few people who were rooting for O.J. Simpson kind of knew that he did it, but they liked the idea of one of us finally being in the position with power, fame, and money to be able to leverage that against a justice system which almost always is weighed against us, right? So, and then everybody else was, kind of rooting for the prosecution. Excuse me. So, in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, people on the left are rooting for the prosecution, and people on the right overwhelmingly are rooting for Kyle Rittenhouse. And that includes, apparently the judge appears to be rooting for Kyle Rittenhouse. I'd never seen anything like this judge's posture towards the prosecution and towards the defense. So let's recap what happened. What happened is that on August 25th, Kyle Rittenhouse's mom drove her son across state lines with a loaded AR-15 long gun under the pretense of protecting the property of local businesses and supposedly administering first aid. Strangely enough, he did not attempt to administer first aid to any of the people that he shot. He shot 3 people, 2 of whom died. And for the most part, this trial has been a complete farce and a sham, mainly because Judge Bruce Schroeder seems to have aligned himself with the defense from the outset, declaring it fair game for the defense to refer to victims as rioters and looters. What are we saying here? Oh yeah, I saw that comment by Yazuli. I don't think Yazuli is a troll. Um, yeah, I have PTSD thinking about others copying Rittenhouse. That's not a troll comment. Buying a dollar aid kit and an AR-15 provoke others and kill themselves, claiming self-defense. That's definitely not a troll. Let's hold off there. Yeah, that's not a troll. Thank you for the comment too. Okay, so so they said they can call the victims rioters and looters, but they cannot refer to the victims as victims. Really? I mean, when has that ever been a thing in a trial where people were killed, where the victim cannot be called a victim? That's a big red flag right there. This trial should have been like paused and said, you know what? We're just gonna take this judge and replace him. I don't know. And he's a Trumper. He played when the trial was going on and his phone rings. He doesn't even have the common sense to turn the ringer off. And not only did the ringer go off during the trial, but it's that Trump song that he plays at his rallies. Soon as people heard it, they're like, oh shit, that's the Trump rally song. Yeah. So, so then let's go ahead and go on to the main, the juicy bit of this trial, which was they put Kyle Rittenhouse on the stand. Why? Because this was a self-defense. This is basically a self-defense defense. So in order for them to effectively do that, they kind of had to put Kyle Rittenhouse on the stand to say his piece. And it's clear that they did some rehearsing. They definitely did some rehearsing. Which, if you're a defense attorney, that's your job, is to make sure your client is ready to say his piece. Their job is everything from making sure he's got the right haircut to the right suit, making sure practice his facial expression during the trial. That's probably not a helpful facial expression, but I don't think it even matters very much. I believe that he's guilty, that Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer and needs to go to prison, that he was looking for trouble. He was looking for people to shoot. I believe that. But I also believe he is going to be acquitted. Yep, I do. And in no small part to this really horrendous acting bit right here. Look at the judge too. Looks at the jury.
We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any kind
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. But it's good enough to persuade the members of that jury, which are predominantly white. There is only one black person on that jury, just one. They said that's because the population of Kenosha, it's 78% white and only 11% black. But yeah, not even one tier. Not even one guy. Oh, wait. One tier. One tier. And yeah, if you squeeze your eyes tight enough and you think about the possibility that you could be going to jail, then yeah, maybe you can squeeze out a tier. Really, you should have been able to squeeze out a whole lot more. He suddenly turned it on and then turned it off. That's ridiculous. Everybody who's ever cried before knows that. And I'm sure people on the right know that too. Yeah? This performance, very familiar. Very familiar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This jackass drove across state lines. He didn't shed one tear of remorse for the people that he gunned down. Nope. There's no crying here. Nah. Here he is posing. It's all smiles with the white power sign, with a shirt saying free as Fahezi. No tears then. Nope. But again, they rehearsed with him. I hear a lot of people talking about one of the victims, Joseph Rosenbaum, apparently was a convicted sex offender and like nasty. And actually, I saw a clip of him on video using the N-word. He's one of those white boys who thinks it's cool to use the N-word because his own he has friends who are black, so they've given him permission. It's never good. Never. I don't use the N-word, and I am allowed to. I just don't like it. I don't like the word. I don't care if you use it with an A on the end or an ER on the end. I don't care. It's never cool to use that. Anybody. I don't care if you're black. It's not cool. Find another word. Shit. Anyway, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant if he used the N-word. It's irrelevant if he was a sex offender. It's irrelevant if he just robbed a children's charity. Yeah? Murder is murder. And if you murdered the guy, we have this thing called the rule of law. And the rule of law says that there should be consequences for murdering someone. It doesn't matter what that person did a year ago or a week ago or 1 minute ago. Murder is murder. And, the victim is not here to speak up on his own behalf because your client killed him. Okay? So let's keep that on focus, that the victims are not on trial. The murderer is on trial. The murderer. Yeah. And again, no tears from him when he killed those two people and wounded. He shot the bicep off of this guy whose name escapes me. It begins with a G. Yeah. Somebody, one of you guys has that name for me. I'm sure. The judge, the law classes are going to review this trial and they're going to determine what the hell happened. The judge was so blatantly biased against the prosecution. It's horrendous how he was allowed to preside over this case. Horrendous travesty of justice. So to be clear, I don't think this prosecuting attorney, he's assistant district attorney Thomas Binger. He's not great. He's not great. He's not like the attorneys, the district attorneys that worked on that trial for Derek Chauvin. He's nowhere near their level. He's not in their league at all. But this judge is ridiculous.
Why would you think that that made it okay for you, without any advance notice, to bring this matter before the jury? I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that. And it gives, I'll leave it at that. So I don't know what you're up to. Why would you think that?
He is so angry at this attorney. You would think that Kyle Rittenhouse is his grandson. That's that energy I'm getting from this judge. Yeah. And don't get brazen with me. Like, what? I can understand you're being disappointed with the lawyer, but you don't have to make it personal. And then at some point, this judge is looking at a cookie catalog. Looking at the cookie catalog, he's got his ringer, his Trump song ringer on. This trial is a farce. It is a disgrace. That's it. So I'm preparing myself and setting my own expectations. Apparently, they're talking about bringing the National Guard in for the verdict, which I think is a good thing. I really hope people don't riot. I hope they don't riot. I feel like the right wants a riot. They want a riot. If this kid gets off, they want a riot. You understand? Hear what I'm saying. They want the kid to get off. But they also want a riot. And they don't care if none of us riot. They'll make a riot happen. Because all you need for an Antifa riot is people wearing masks. That's it. Somebody wearing a mask, that's Antifa. Well, how do you know? You can't even see their face. That's Antifa. We know because the verdict and they're wearing a mask must be Antifa. So watch what happens. I pray that nothing happens. I pray, but they want footage. They want footage so that they can point. Right now, they can't point to any riots. They loved the riots of last summer. Last summer, the George Floyd protests were 98% peaceful, but there was 2% violent. There were 2% violent riots in Portland. They're in Kenosha, in certain areas where shit was on fire. There was that guy, Umbrella Guy, I think. He turned out to be a cop. He was bashing windows. So I would keep my eye out for that. I don't want to see it happen, but I've seen this play out over and over and over. It's so damn predictable. That is what's going to happen. I hate to say. Let's see. The Asian food comment. Yeah, ridiculous also. Okay, that's it for the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. We're going to keep it moving right along to my favorite part of the show, and it is Name the 2010s Tune. So, how's this one going? All right, so you guys who played these guessing games with me before, I'm going to sing a song. I'm going to read the lyrics to a song, and when you recognize the lyrics, you're going to say, I know that song. Type it out. What's different about this is that I'm doing the 80s, and I'm doing 60s and 70s. I haven't done no Meek Speech, no Jethro Tull. I haven't done any recent songs. I think the most recent ones I did might have been from the 2000s, but this would cover the past decade. Now, I have been fully engaged, I believe, with the culture, with pop culture, over the past 10, 15 years. Yeah. Um, but a lot of these songs, I didn't grow up singing them, right? So I don't know them by heart. Is that Ed Sheeran? Yes, that's Ed Sheeran. Okay, so Corey Lord saying you might be bad at this. Trump Reaper saying the same thing. Everybody's saying that, but hold your horses. I think you're going to know more than you realize, okay? Here's the first one. But you didn't have to cut me off. Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records, then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just blah, 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 blah. Now you're just blah, 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 blah. Blah. Okay. And we were looking for, I'm going to say Gautier, Gotye, somebody that I used to know. Okay. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. And let's see, who do we have at the top here? We have Meek Spees at the top, followed by Cindy C, Jamie from Wisconsin, Mytal Cabelli. Samantha Hawkins, you're very close. You said Gotten. Let's see, Susie Brizuela, Eddie G, Julianne Gautier, Monique Lee, Linda K, the Trump Reaper, Lisa Hathaway, Samantha Hawkins, Gavin Rutherford, Niger Pratt Mills, and the damn Alaskan says gotcha. Okay, that's that for that one. Let's move right along to the next one. Spend 24 hours. I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe, and play me close. 'Cause blah, 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 run round with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a blah, blah, blah. I was looking for Maroon 5, Girls Like You. Okay. Who do we have at the top here? Okay, we got Tracy M at the top, followed by Michelle Bookout, Mytal Cabelli, Karen Purdy, Julianne Gautier, Cindy C, Monique Lee, Kathleen Cross. Meek Speed says, that guy from the show with the shitty tattoos. I'm giving you credit for that. That damn Alaskan, Lisa Hathaway, Samantha Hawkins, Nigel Pratt Mills, Tracy M., Gavin Rutherford, Susie Brizuela, Wilbur McCarthy, Gavin Rutherford. Okay. Yeah, Jamie from Wisconsin says she's got a fever, and the only remedy for that fever is more cowbell. All right. Hang on, let me get this next melody in my head. Okay. We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a blah, blah, blah. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a blah, blah, blah. Wrecking Ball. We were looking for Miley Cyrus with Wrecking Ball. And I saw the messages blowing up on the side here. A lot of people guessed this one. Apparently, you guys know more than you claim to know about these songs here. At the top, we have Meek Spees, followed by Eddie G. Corey Lord. There you go, Corey. I see you got one there. Jamie from Wisconsin. Misha Oliver, Tracy M, Julian Gautier, Cindy C, Niger Pratt Mills, The Trump Reaper, Michelle, Maital Cabelli, Susie Brizuela, Monique Lee, Lucy L, Kathleen Cross, Jen Murphy, Jamie from Wisconsin, once again, Lisa Hathaway, Gavin Rutherford, Veronica Tello, Samantha Hawkins, Veronica Teller says Hannah Montana. Oh, hey, Asmila J has popped in, who cracked her phone screen. So sorry to hear that. I hope you can get that fixed without too much trouble. Chrissy M. Valerie G. Okay, you guys. Very good. Very good. Here's the next one. If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, if you can't read from the same page, maybe I'm going deaf, maybe I'm going blind, maybe I'm out of my mind. Okay, now he was close, tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal, baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no takers. That man is not your maker, and that's why I'm gonna take a good girl. You know you want it. I know you want it. Good girl. All right. We were looking for Robin Thicke with Blurred Lines. I like the cowbell. I need more cowbell. I need more cowbell. Let's see. Who do we have at the top here? We have, Meek Spees is on a roll today. What's up with you, my friend? Blazing fast internet, Meek Spees, followed by Tracy M, Linda K, Jamie from Wisconsin, Misha Oliver, Cindy C, Eddie G, Julianne Gautier, Susie Briswell, Karen Purdy, Monique Lee, Nigel Pratt Mills, Lisa Hathaway, Samantha Hawkins, Tina G, Jed Murphy, Gavin Rutherford, Michelle, the Trump Reaper, that damn Alaskan says, loved him and Miley doing this. I don't remember Miley Cyrus doing that. Kathleen Cross. Good girl. All right. Here's the next one. This one is going to be quick, so listen up closely. This is a quick one. It's just the chorus. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. That's a real song, guys. That's the real chorus from a real song. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. The very best part of waking up. All right, we're looking for Macklemore with Thrift Shop. Who do we have at the top here? Let's see. I'm gonna pop some tag. We got once again Meek Spees dominating these responses here. Meek Spees claims to be 31. That might be an unfair advantage to the rest of us old heads. Let's see. Linda K. Scribble My Dibbles. Jamie from Wisconsin. Michelle, Julianne Gautier, Tracy M., Nigel Pratt Mills, Monique Lee, Jed Murphy, Samantha Hawkins, and in my pocket. All right. There we go. Here's the next one, you guys. Here's the next one coming up. Oh, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me, and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault you all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? Blah, 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 in the air. Head to toe, so player. Oh, look out. Oh, you guys jumped on this one almost immediately. I think I've seen enough. We were looking for Bruno Mars with 24 karat magic in the air. Yeah! All right, who do we have at the top? We have a lot of people, but only one can be at the top here. This is fucking awesome. Oh! Meek Spees has been dethroned by that damn Alaskan. Cindy from Alaska is at the top here, followed by Veronica Tello, Tracy M., Karen Purdy, Paula Freitas, Chrissy M., Eddie G., Scribble My Dibbles, Nigel Pratt Mills, Jamie from Wisconsin, Lee Saunders, Susan Briswell, nope, not Susan Briswell, Cindy C., Maital Cabelli, Misha Oliver, Lucille, Monique Lee, Julianne Gautier, Samantha Hawkins, the Trump Reaper, Gavin Rutherford, Lisa Hathaway, in my pocket, Meek Speed says, I legit forgot that song wasn't from the 80s. Okay. All right. Let's see. Here's the next one. You guys ready? Here we go. I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Cause the player's gonna play. And the hater's gonna hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Look at my eyes. Thank you for the donation. Look at my eyes. Luke. I am your ass. All right. This was Taylor Swift with Shake It Off. Meek Speed says he wants to pinch one off. Terrible. Who's at the top here? Oh my goodness. We got Eddie G at the top, followed by Scribble My Dibbles, Tracy M, Linda K, Niger Pratt Mills, Chrissy M, Lee Saunders, Jamie from Wisconsin, Cindy C, Maital Cabelli, Julian Gauthier, Misha Oliver, Gavin Rutherford, Meek Spees, Monique Lee, Susie Brizuela, Lisa Hathaway, Lucy L, Jamie from Wisconsin, Samantha Hawkins, Wilbur McCarthy, Corey Lord. Very good, you guys. All right. Not my best song, but that's a fun one. That is fun. Here's the next one. I never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like Crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be blah, 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 blah. It don't run in our blood. We're looking for Lord with Royals. Lord with Royals, and let's see, who do we have at the top here? Who's at the top? Of course, Meek Spees has reclaimed the spot at the top with Lord, followed by Linda K, Chrissy M, Susie Brizuela, Maital Cabelli, Cindy C, Tracy M, Niger Pratt Mills, Lee, nope, so closely, Gavin Rutherford, Scribble My Dibbles, Misha Oliver, Look at My Eyes, Monique Lee, Corey Lord, Jamie from Wisconsin, Samantha Hawkins, Wilbur McCarthy. Very good, you guys. Very good. Okay. This is another quick one. I'm only giving you the chorus. So listen closely. Tonight, blah, blah, blah. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. Blah, blah, blah. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. All right. We were looking for We Are Young by the group Fun. Like hitting this cowbell is fun. All right, who do we have at the top here? At the top. This one was difficult for me because I've heard the song before, just haven't listened to it a whole hell of a lot. So before, when I'm prepping for this show, I literally have to play some of these songs like 10 times so I get the melody in my head. Let's see. Okay, who's at the top? Misha Oliver is at the top, followed by Eddie G, Tracy M, Linda K, Mytal Cabelli, Meek Spees, Susie Brizuela, Jamie from Wisconsin, Monique Lee, Julian Gautier, Gavin Rutherford, Eddie G, Set the World on Fire, Cindy C, Samantha Hawkins, Wilbur McCarthy, That Damn Alaskan, Okay. Lee Saunders wants to know, where did I get the cowbell from? I got the cowbell from Amazon, and why? Why is because I was doing a bit in one of these guessing games that involved that sketch from Saturday Night Live, the cowbell sketch. So that's what I wanted the cowbell for, so I ordered it. It's like $10. Yeah, that's why. That's why I have this cowbell. And I figured I got it, I might as well use it. Cowbell. All right, the last song. This is the last song. I just need a second. Yes, Marie from New Jersey. I needed more cowbell. Need more cowbell. Here's the last one. Here we go. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So blah, 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 blah. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number. So blah, 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 blah. I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. So blah, 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 blah. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number. So blah, 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 blah. Wilbur McCarthy's like 8675309. 8675309. Funny, I see a comment here from Tracy M saying she hates this dumb song. Tracy M, you are not alone in that. You're not alone. I remember there was some point in the early 2010s that I remember people saying they hated that song. And I was like, I never even heard the song. And I didn't hear songs that were just coming out, songs that were viral. I wasn't listening to the radio, so I never heard the song. And then when I heard it, I was like, it's all right to me. But I guess they were playing it like crazy on the radio. It's all right. I guess if I heard it 1,000 times, maybe I wouldn't like it so much. Ah, that's right. So let's see. Eddie G reminding me, I was doing songs, spooky songs that, Halloween themed. And Don't Fear the Reaper was a spooky song. That's why the cowbell for Don't Fear the Reaper. Thank you for that, Eddie G. All right, who's at the top? Oh, anyway, I said we were looking for Carly Rae Jepsen. Call Me Maybe. Wait, need better. Ooh, that's good. Need more cowbell. All right, and who do we have at the top? We have Eddie G, followed by Meek Spees, Tracy M, Corey Lord, Marie from New York. Oh, no, she's saying she wants more cowbell. Monique Lee, Susie Brizuela, Jamie from Wisconsin, Maitel Cabelli, Linda K, Look at My Ass, Niger Pratt Mills, That Damn Alaskan, Julianne Gautier, then there's Gavin Rutherford, Cindy C, Susie Brizuela, Lisa Hathaway, Samantha Hawkins, Gavin Rutherford, Sandy, This Is Crazy, Hear My Number, So Call Me Maybe. This was one of those songs I had to play like 15 times, and now I can't get the melody out of my head. So here's my number. All right, that's it, you guys. Thank you for playing Guess That Tune. Please remember to hit the like button before we jump into our, what's this thing called? Our You Raggedy Bish. And today's You Raggedy Bish is the father of the Raggedy Bish on the screen. It is none other than Spanky McDumbass. Now, why Spanky? Because he recently just came out, not recently, I guess, it was a while back. It was long enough ago that a guy named Jonathan Carl was able to put it into a book. And the name of the book is Betrayal, the Final Act of the Trump Show. And in this book, he depicts how Spanky McDumbass seemed to be perfectly all right with guys saying, with his supporters saying, hang Mike Pence.
Were you worried about
No, I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no.
You heard those chants? That was terrible. It was,
He could have. Well, the people were very angry.
You're saying hang Mike
because
Pence.
it's common sense. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right? Yeah. How can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress?
Okay, so there's, you guys see the picture of the gallows there. I'm sure by the time he gave this interview, he'd also seen the picture of the gallows brought there from Mike Pence. Mike Pence was in serious jeopardy that day. He had to be evacuated. Veronica Tello, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the kind donation. Yeah, he had to be evacuated, and I'm pretty sure that the dude was frightened. Yeah? This was the second in command, the second in line to the presidency. And Spanky McDumbass was like, yeah, well, you gotta understand, these people had a reason to be upset. What? He didn't denounce these people for going after the life of his right-hand guy, the guy who looks at him with googly eyes all the time. The guy who was supposed to be like this with. When you have people in government, you got a president, a vice president, you want these people like this. You want them on the same page. You don't want one guy worried that the other guy is going to try to take him out. Huh? You want your government to be functional. Like mom and dad, you want mom and dad like this. You don't want mom throwing a brick at dad when he's not looking kind of thing. You don't want dad stepping out on mom. You don't want that. You want them like this. That's functional. You don't want dysfunctional. The transition from this picture, Pence lovingly gazing at Trump, to this one, you can see the daggers. You can see the daggers coming out of Spanky's eyes, boring holes into the back of Mike Pence's head. Yeah, how dare you take my spot? Hurry up and finish. You look disgusting. I hate your guts. I hate you so much. Just, so Trump's words, common sense. He said, this is common sense. No, it's not common sense that they're saying Hank Mike Pence. That's not common sense. It's not. And you know what? We have seen a fire hose of insanity, of crazy from Spanky McDumbass. We've seen a never-ending waterfall of batshit, bizarre, crazy. Cha-Cha, thank you very much for the kind donation. Thank you, Cha-Cha. It's never-ending from this guy. But it doesn't mean that it's okay for us just because we know what to expect from this guy. It doesn't mean that we should be numb to this shit. That's what my concern is that you see it so often, it's like, he does that shit all the time. It's no big deal. It is a big deal. The bar has been lowered. It's like when you watch a horror movie, right? Let's say you're watching a horror movie about zombies, right? In the first couple of zombies, you see them biting somebody's arm, You're like, oh, that's shocking, right? And then the next one, you see another zombie biting at somebody's neck, and you see blood spurt and everything, and you're like, oh my God, Jesus, this is terrible. By the time you've seen the 50th zombie eating somebody's brains, you're like, this movie's pretty good. You just eating popcorn. It doesn't even faze you. Don't let this insanity get you to that point where this level of crazy doesn't faze you. We are the last line of defense. We are. Believe it or not. Yeah, you would think the last line of defense should be our people in Congress, but no. Our people in Congress, they have no power. The only power they have is that which we give them. And when we are outraged and we share our outrage on social media, that shit gets to them. It does get to them eventually. That's how they know which way they gotta go. That's how they know. So never stop being outraged by this bullshit. Never stop. Because the people on the right, they want us to move on, get over it. That was 10 months ago. Forget about how they're still, never mind how they're still upset over Benghazi, that, so many different congressional hearings have found no wrongdoing by Hillary Clinton. They still haven't gotten over Benghazi. So don't let anybody try to shame you into, oh, you're making such a big deal out of it. It is a big deal. January 6th is a huge deal. They tried to overthrow our rightfully elected government. And until every last stinking traitor is held accountable, that was just a training exercise. I have said my piece and I'm sticking to it. Why are we congratulating Matt and wife? What have I missed here? Is it a, let's see, what am I missing? It is an anniversary? Are you guys celebrating? Did you just get married? What happened? What happened with Matt? I must know. Happy anniversary. Oh, it's anniversary for Look at My Ass, Matt. How many years? How many years is it, Matt? Somebody tell me, please. Please. Look at my ass. Congratulations. Whoa, 20 years. That is incredible. It's tremendous. Congratulations. Happy anniversary to you and your wife. You guys are I don't know you as a couple, but I'm sure you're a beautiful couple. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Beautiful. And guys, that is it for today's episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. And if you got to go out tonight or during the course of the weekend, I hope you certainly have gotten yourself a shot. If you have not done so, please make sure you do. Unfortunately, I know you guys are accustomed to me asking, taking questions, but I've run this thing so damn late today. What's wrong with me? What number are you thinking of, Meek Spees? I'm going to say 20. So also remember to wear a mask. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening and weekend. And once again, congratulations to Matt and his wife for 20 years of bliss. And I will see you guys Monday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. uh. Boom. Hey! I've just pulled out a mystery pop, and today's flavor is butterscotch. It's so good. I love it so much. Thank you, Solid Blue Sister. Butterscotch. I remember when I was a kid, the old people, they had those butterscotch candies, and they were the best, man. Nothing beat butterscotch candies for some reason. Hey! These are not sugar-free. And I don't know, I don't think I can handle sugar-free. The very best part of waking up. Hey! So call me maybe. Tonight we are young. Let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Whoa, whoa. All right, you guys. Fun show today. Thank you all for showing up. It is now that time, so have a great weekend. But you need to leave.